Hi, welcome to Back 40 Auto Works. My name is Jeremy. My friends call me Styles. This is a channel about me trying to fix, repair, restore, customize cars with very limited knowledge and an even more limited budget. If you've been watching for a while, and I thank you if you have, we've been trying to get the dents out of the roof of the Hudson because it's winter. The Buick's out under snow, so we can't do much on that project, but the Hudson's in here. Last video, I was able to get some of the dents out with a porta power and just beating on it with a hammer the old-fashioned way, and it seems to be working. Or one dent, I should say. You saw the mess on the front of the roof in one of the previous videos. That was me trying to cut and weld and shrink metal that way, and it wasn't working. However, the method with the porta power and the hammers was working, and I did want to try tonight and do a little bit with maybe some heat and some snow, or hot and cold, sorry, to release the stretching, heating up so it wants to stretch more, and then cooling it really quickly so it shrinks. So we figured we'd try that and see how it goes. And yeah, we'll give it a shot. All right, so we're going to try heating this dent with the torch and see how hot I can get it and dunk some snow on it. I'm told that sometimes you can do that and shrink it with the cold. You just have a tiny little barbecue torch. It's not doing much, but it's what I have. Let's see what happens. I think we're almost out of fuel. We might have to go get some more. Might not be able to get hot enough. We might not get it hot enough to do anything. I wanted to get it glowing red, but don't think that's working. I don't think we're getting it hot enough. Well, maybe. Bit. I think it did, actually. Does it look like it came up to you any?
A bit.
Try firing some snow and see what it does. Definitely making my hands cold. Yeah, I think I did take it up a bit. That little torch isn't going to be hot enough, honey. I know you love it.
This is what you wanted?
Yeah, thank you. That one's hotter. Burns a lot hotter. Can I hand you this one? You set it down on the running board there?
On the floor?
Oh, on the floor, yeah. Either one. All right, we got a little bit hotter flame now. We'll see what happens. Oh, look at him go. Look at him burning the rust right off. Okay, take that away. We don't want that to fall under the flame. It'll blow up.
It will?
Yeah.
Can I put it in next to the snow?
Yes. What do you think?
I think you need to hold it there for longer.
I think it's doing something. But...
Barely anything.
What? Let's try this crown and see what happens if we do it.
What's a crown?
Where the dent goes up. Remember the circle around it?
Oh.
That was the crown. That's the high spot. Okay. You go over there and hold the camera. Ready? Well done. Let's make a ripple. Look. Didn't work.
I think.
So as you can see, if I go down here by the crown of the roof, some of that dent did come out with heating and cooling and a couple little smacks with the hammer. It is lower than it was. However, it wasn't as effective as using the porta power. Again, as I've said several times, this is me learning how to do this. So I don't think that maybe my torch was getting hot enough to have the effect I wanted, although it did seem to be working, but I seem to be stretching things a little more than I wanted to. So I think we'll go back to the way of using the porta power and the hammers because that seemed to work the best. All right, so I put the porta power back under there. Try and continue doing it the way I was doing it. And I think what I will also do is try and heat some of the spots and hammer them down. Try and get where the crown was. It seemed to work on this side over here on this one, so the more of these I can do, I think the better it'll get. And again, it is never going to be perfect. It's just hopefully enough that I can make something out of it. Use some fiberglass on it. Oh, there we go. That's just a bit out too. Pretty well done. To be honest. It's not too much for me. Even just a towel. This is pretty near done. Being able to reach things would be cool. I can't. That's the worst part about some of these old cars, you can't reach nothing. Go over here. Oh, that might be better. I might hit the wrong spot. Yep. Not very good aim. Never was. Never was. I wasn't smart enough to put a straight edge on it. Still got to come up at least a quarter of an inch. At least a quarter of an inch. All right, keep in mind that this is a slow and painful process for me, and I still don't really know what I'm doing. Just undid all the work I did. Frig. Well, it was working. Got her. I just hit the wrong thing. I need to shrink that. But how am I going to do that? that's one of the things that's making it pop back in. Maybe we might just have to accept that it's there and fill that after we get the rest out. I don't know. I can't quite reach in there with it all and get that either. My arms aren't long enough for that one. So, on the passenger side of the roof here, I pretty well got most of the crown back where it's supposed to be. I'll take the camera over here and show you in a minute. So, I might call it quits for tonight. Let's see what the time is. I have to be careful that I don't undo what I done at other spots. So, you know, I got this half of this one here out. There was a little one here I got worked out. There's the one that I worked out last week that was here. And then now this mess here is actually starting to come back. Enough that it could be filled and not look like a monstrosity. So much. We're getting there. Worst part about using the porta power is as I push the roof up, sometimes I push the floor down too, so could be in for a surprise there yet. She's working. That might be her for tonight. You can see as I go over the slope of the roof, this is the passenger side. It's working quite well. This one here is gone. There was a little one up here that's gone. Of course, the one that I'm working on back here, this half of it is gone. I'm going to do the other half. Now, the front here, where I was cutting and smashing and welding, as you can see, there is still a bit of a dip here, but it's just about gone. And that's just hammering and dollying. And the porta power, of course. So I really wish I hadn't cut that now, but we'll get her. Trial and error. The voices in my head are swearing an awful lot at me right now. But we're getting there. Again, there's a shot. There was 3 or 4 dents in that from front to back on this side. And they are working out. Not too bad. There's a big one in the middle of the roof there. I don't know if you can see it. It's one I'm kind of most. You can see it there. You can see the indent there. You can see the crown's covered in grinder dust there. It's pretty bad. It's kind of the one I'm most worried about. When I tried to tackle it earlier and I pushed it up, it kind of dropped the one I had fixed before. And now this is another one. I don't know if you can see that. It's got quite a dent in it too. I should run the straight edge on it. But we're getting there. And I guess I'm going to have to do some welding and cutting there. Fix that. Maybe I'll tack that back up in place as best I can. And then maybe pound it on it. Go at it with the porta power, I mean. She's on the mend though. There's that dent there. It's a nasty one. Like a dummy, all I left all that snow. Well, it's not going to melt anyway. But. No, I wanted that. Oh. All right, so it's been a little over a week since I've been out here. Back at it again and trying to finish pounding the dents out. Dave's here.
Just watching.
To watch and laugh and swear at me.
Yep.
Coach me, that kind of stuff. Point out my mistakes and keep me motivated. And I'm going to move the camera around and we're going to try and tackle the rest of the dents in this car. And with the exception of the front one up there, we'll try and get this all done for this video, and that will hopefully take care of videos on roof dents. Let's see what happens. Okay, hold on. Get it? Yeah, you're lifting here. That still has to do with the 10 minute, doesn't it?
Yeah. But you said it's not going to be perfect, so.
Yes. Where do I need to pound around that? That should be my wood right there.
That should be the block of wood.
There's the wood there. I'm still not positive of everything.
Well, I changed it a little bit. No, I guess
There's the wood there. I can't find it.
hit there again.
Right here?
Okay, you're not anywhere near the wood. You gotta come.
I knew that.
Come
That's
towards
it.
me like 3 inches.
So I think I'm right here.
Yeah.
I don't want to pound on the wood. I want to. Kind of down at it and see. Down on it. Because I'm not going to take that close. Down?
Yeah, there's no weight on it now.
Okay, so that black area there. I need to go right here. That's where the next devil is. I'll hold that there so you can look like you'll be able to see that black area. It looks like it's almost that side of it, 6 or 8 inches.
I see the black area.
Yeah. Towards you. About 8 inches, 6 inches.
6.
I'm thinking right there. You want to try jacking her up? Did you get it?
Yeah.
See, now I have to hammer it in the right place to keep it there.
Interesting.
As I've said thousands of times before, we don't know what we're doing.
That is true. You always cheat and just fill it.
There'll be some. Just don't want it to oil can or pop too much. So where do I hammer that now to keep that there? I think right through there. You know what I mean? Right? So we're gonna have to work through that too. Try letting her down, and I'll see if she goes down. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, go back up. Down.
Down?
Yep. It's getting better. Back up again.
Back up.
It's to find the crown, right? definitely working. Back up. Why don't you peek up on your side and see if it looks like, just lay that down if you need to, and see if it done. Looks to me like it's up a little more.
Oh yeah, it's up a little more.
So, but it's to find the right crown. Like I'm thinking right there is what we've been doing.
And the pin on there, maybe pop this here.
You want to put her back up? Okay. A little more?
No more?
A couple more pumps. Okay, good. You want to pop up your side? See where you work right there? Can you hit that along here? I think that might be where it is. Right there, actually, on the white. I think it might be doing something. I'm trying to let it down. It's better.
Back up.
Yeah, it needs to go back up a bit, but it's getting better. A little more. Go a little more this time, please. A little more. Good. Stay away. That's good. No, it's still still down about a quarter inch if you look at the straight edge. Good. Stay there.
Want it jacked up anymore?
No, let it down now, please. Right here. Okay, so if you want to, so right there where you drew that first line, do you want to hit that one underneath and see if
This one here?
No, towards me. No, yeah, right there.
On the inside?
Yeah, see what that does. Again. 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 See if that done anything?
Feels like it did. There's a little dip there.
Little dip right here. Can't reach it. Yeah, that's really what I need. Yeah, I just want to lay that in there so we can see it. So it could stand to go about an eighth of an inch or more. That ruler does lay down a bit, but that would be acceptable level to fill it to. Know what I mean? Yeah. Do you want me to push this jack up anymore?
Oh, your call. You can push up a little bit more, but it might put more of a. I didn't even notice it moving.
Why don't you just let me see the hammer? I'll see what I can do with this right here.
Yeah, I can see there.
I'm just wondering though, do you want those to go up or do you want something else to go down?
Go a little bit to the front. You're hitting here, are you? Are you on there?
I'm trying to hit here. I might not be though.
There. That made a difference.
What?
That made a difference.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. There's some goosebump there now. You see it here.
Yeah, but you want to hand that red hammer. And there's a dolly right. Should be a little dolly right there.
You want the hammer inside or on top?
I'm going to take the hammer on top. I'm trying. Where's that dimple right there?
The dimple? Like for the
I just
bump?
made.
It's a bump is right here.
Okay, I have the dolly. Look,
That's a chore.
it's getting there though. What do you think?
Yeah. I know, there's a little one right there.
Yeah. It's got a muscle, doesn't it? Right there. Remember now, when we left that down, some of that's going to fall again.
The whole thing might
The
fall.
whole thing will fall. Where was it?
Come to me a little bit.
Huh?
Come to me a little bit more. Where you were hitting last, come to me a little, about 2 inches, 3 inches.
Oh. Something popped, did it?
Yeah.
Should we let it down and see what happens?
Let's see what happens. You watch.
Okay, go ahead.
Want to jack back up? I'll put a little bit of tension on it so it don't fall over.
I'm trying to think.
Didn't drop that much.
Nope, just stayed up in the
Here a
center.
little bit.
Just stayed up in the center, just right here and a little bit there. And there again.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that too much. We can't get that to stay up. And that's be a hill. That way now. There's a big bump right there. Your dip is right here. Oh, it just went back down. Okay. You went back up here
Yeah.
and went down closer to you.
This fell too.
I'll have to get new gas from my welder and bring it down someday when we're doing heavier stuff.
Yeah.
I wish I would have kept our metal ones.
Worked.
Cool.
I'm doing it backwards. It's just right with my hammer. See?
Oh, yeah.
I just
So now you take this, where you got your bead there and bead there. All right, Bill. All right, cool. You got just I need a table. So the best thing I do is bring the welder right around. That's going away. All right for the mess. Yeah, it wasn't shut off. Perfect. So how was your hunt today on finding parts for a
Incubator?
yeah?
Not bad.
It was on Amazon.
What's that?
Morgantown went on Amazon for like $140.
A real one?
Yes, an actual egg incubator. There you go. That was all.
All right, so that's going to be it for this video. As you can see, the roof, or I'll show you here in a second. Dave and I spent quite a bit of time trying to pound the dents out with the hammers and the porta power that we borrowed, and even managed to tack the front of her up a little bit where I'd made a mess before. It is a whole lot better than it was. It is not perfect, of course, because we're not. But anyway, it will work for us. Little bits of mess that are left there, we'll be able to hide with some fiberglass and some body filler, and there's just going to be filler in it. We're not top-notch body men or even decent body men. We're all still learning here. But anyway, so I'll let you have a peek at that. So as you can see, as I go over the crown of the roof, the overall shape is back in it. There's no big dents or drops as there was before. There are some kind of shallow ones that we're going to fill them. There are some, as you can see in the roof line there are some dimples. That's myself and Dave stretching with the hammer. But we have some dollies and stuff, so we can get those little bits out. They're really not that bad. Anything that's left can be hid with fill. That's what we're going to do. And we were even able to, this mess up here, we were even able to get some shape back in that. It's quite a bit better than it was. Again, it's not perfect. We've done some tacking over there. We were able to use the clothes hanger trick and fill in some of the gaps for the welding. There's a bit of a low spot there, as you can see, but we'll do some pounding and some grinding and a little bit of fill. And of course, there's still some spots here, like there's a bit of a divot in here. Again, we'll dolly some of that out, and we will put some film of fiberglass. And that's going to be the last video for the roof. Or we're going to have to come back here and address these spots, these wrinkles here from the warpage. One there, one back there, and of course a gap above the door. But the worst part is pretty well addressed. The shape is back. There's just a little shot there of the front of the roof where it's quite a bit better than it was before. We've got the overall shape back in it. Pretty happy with that. And on another side note, we got the truck back. Dumped a bottle of K-Seal in it to fix up the head gasket issue. It seems to have stopped the smoking for now. The mist is gone, so we'll just carry on with that. Although I would say sometime this summer we will probably be tearing the heads off it. Right now it's good enough to drive. Get us through a couple of months or half a year. So that's going to be pretty well it for this video. Thanks for watching. I apologize, it's taken 3 or 4 videos straight with the roof panel, but we're busy. As I've mentioned several times, both my wife and I work full time. There's lots of kids to deal with. They all have their own schedules. You know, we have to get them to things they need to do too. So my projects seem to take a back seat, but you know, we're getting there. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. The more subscribers you get, the more I can do this. Take care.